amazing.
Your local dealer is Lexus Letterkenny.
Is your couch older than your Spotify playlist? Is your dining table wobblier than your uncle at a wedding? If so, it's time for an upgrade at Grove Furnishings, Kiltoy Road, Letterkenny, the largest furniture store in the Northwest. From stylish sofas to elegant beds, from floor covering to occasional pieces, we've got you covered. And we offer free delivery within 80 kilometres. Grove Furnishings. Seriously good furniture.
Jim an atáisih colm feradar an seo bígí linn ihí cédaine seo le haerúile búile le Joe O'Kelly agus Cleana Ní Gallagher bio sa studio a ceiliú seolú seachtain na gcéige fiche sa sé. Rúile búile ihí cédaine seachadíoch Jar Highland bígí linn.
Welcome back, Monday Night Sessions, and just wonder if you could mention an event taking place next weekend in Kinniger, K2. It's Dee DJ Jambi, there's a great name there, and Sheila from Circular Dress Collaborative are collaborating with Kinniger in a 2-day music, fashion, craft beer event. And it's Sip and Spin at Kinniger. They're mashing up the circular fashion, rummaging through thousands of records and CDs, and a banging DJ set. That'd be a good old crack there, wouldn't it? And all the craft beer, of course, with Kinniger, all great stuff. Grab a pint, nab a bargain, and find a banger. Great tunes and gear guaranteed. So that's Friday from 4 to 7 and Saturday from 1 to 6. There you go, have a good old time. That's brilliant. You having one of my favourite singers on your great show to hear what a voice. That's some Eiling and Godor. As your partner in crime, yes, Jimmy's there. Eiling said hello, Jimmy. There you go. Thanks, Eiling. I hope you're keeping well. Anyway, we move on swiftly on to our next studio guest, and we're delighted to say from Drumahare in County Leitrim, we welcome Eton.
How are you doing?
Come on a wee bit there. And I'm saying your name right, aren't I?
You are. You got it right. You got it right. Is that close enough for you?
Yes, perfect, yep. So you're here, you're up with us. I remember, God, it's a long time ago now, but you're up twice, you were saying.
Yeah, I was up 11 years ago, the first time.
Wow.
And then I think I was up in 2018. I think that was the last time I was up with you.
Well, it's good. How's life been?
Good. Busy.
Aye.
Busy.
You're and I know, just reading your notes and stuff, you're a singer, songwriter, producer, and multi-instrumentalist.
Yes.
What do you play on?
Guitar and voice is my main thing, but I play the harp and the piano as well, so I'm doing a little bit more of that.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Well, you have a new album coming out, and you're launching it in Edinburgh.
Yes, so I have my first launch in Edinburgh. I recorded the album in Scotland.
Yeah.
So it's coming out on the 20th of March, and I'm doing a launch in Edinburgh, and then I'm bringing it around on tour, so I'm going to be doing the Sunflower in Belfast on the 26th of April.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
and going to do London, and then I have a couple of gigs lined up in Norway as well.
Right, God, I'll
is
tell you what
bizarre.
you're getting around. You're launching the album over in Scotland. Am I right in saying the 16th of April?
That's right, yeah, that's
in
it.
the caves. What's the Scottish connection for you there?
The Scottish connection. Well, I moved over to Scotland, to Glasgow, during the pandemic in 2020.
Right.
And I worked over there for a wee bit and kind of made a lot of musical connections there while I was over there. So I have a whole band and everything that are kind of based over there that I play with when I'm over.
Oh, very good.
And they're playing on the album as well, which is great.
There's a great music scene in Edinburgh.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant.
it's
It's a great spot for it.
It's a beautiful city. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
Oh, it's brilliant. And so many Irish over there as well.
know.
My grandparents actually from Donegal moved over there, met over there, and came back here, and then moved to Drumahare.
Drumahare then.
Yeah.
So where's home then? Drumahare?
Home is Drumahare. Well, outside Drumahare, Leitrim, Banagher is the area.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. And the album's called The Well, and I love the story why it's called The Well. But is that because of spring water?
Yeah, so when I was younger, we used to have a freshwater well. We still do, and we'd have to clean it out each year, to keep the water fresh running into the house, like.
Aye.
And I kind of, for me, I can kind of compare it to songwriting. You've got this kind of source that you kind of clear out every year, and all these emotions and everything, experiences.
Would you be sitting round that or in that area to get that onto that zone if you're writing? Would that?
Yeah, I mean, I think growing up, especially when I was starting to learn how to songwrite, being in that kind of landscape and that kind of country quiet was really helpful. I've honed the ability to be able to kind of write wherever I go now.
Oh, can
But
you?
I like it to be quiet. You almost feel like no one else is listening to you. It's easier to kind of say what you want to say in a song then.
How does songwriting come for you? Does it come for you where you say, right, I'm going to write an album, so I'm going to put together 12 songs? Or do you, are you going along someday and something strikes your head? And
It's very much, I always say, kind of like songwriting's not even an activity. It's like a behavior. It's like breathing or getting a cup of tea in the morning. It's just something that I do. It's not something I kind of go to say, oh, I'm going to write a song now.
yeah.
It's just something I've kind of gotten into the habit of doing, I suppose. And it comes really naturally then.
How many tracks from the album?
12 tracks from the
Tracks in
album.
total.
Yeah.
You had a couple of EPs out prior to this,
I
hadn't you?
did, yeah. I'd had
I
two
remember
EPs.
them.
Yeah. So some of the songs in the album I wrote before I released the EP. So one of them I wrote in Irish when I was going up to Leo's Tavern.
Right.
I used to go up once a month to Club Yo.
Yeah.
And I started writing in Irish then. So one of the songs in the album's actually in Irish and was the first song I ever wrote in Irish after being influenced going up to
Isn't that beautiful?
Leo's.
That's
Yeah,
lovely. Well, I'll tell you what, Ethon, what we're going to do. Your name's beautiful, by the way.
Thank
it's
you.
so unique,
It is. You don't get many of us.
No, and I was just looking up what it means, and I see a little fire.
Little
It's
Fire.
one of the
I'll take
reasons
that
as
one.
well.
I'll
But
take that.
no, when you're just looking at things,
Yeah.
you break it down. One of the definitions is little fire, and another one is jealousy or passion. So,
Well, we might go with the first one. In
I
that
think
case, I don't know if I want to go
nah,
jealousy.
we'll go with little
Passion.
fire.
We could go with passion. Right?
We'll go with little fire. Anyway, listen, swiftly moving on. We would love to get a song from you. This is from your
Sure.
new album.
Yes, this is
And
from it. Yeah.
this is called
Raining in Glasgow.
Whenever You're Ready.
Driving into dark, coast road through Ayrshire, making out of shadows the life I'd built there. There'll be seafront cliffs and coarse fires burning like home, amber nights on the streets of Glasgow alone. Might look dodgy from the outside, but oh, it's warm within. Mice are rustling in the walls, and I can't sleep, but I'm at home as I've ever been. It occurs to me by spring that I don't know a soul for miles. I don't know why that brings me comfort. I know I should feel frightened. But the Kelvin runs like the bonnet, and the air's a little closer here. And the rain's a little warmer, but it hits just like the Atlantic Ocean. I'll hold off a couple months, watch the trees grow bare. Their leaves sweep the walkway, they're taking me with them. I can't believe I'm not there. It's my first place and it's my last. It's all that's ever been in my head, and soon it'll be my past. And the Kelvin runs like the bonnet, and the air's a little closer here. And the rain's a little warmer, but it hits just like the Atlantic Ocean. I'm too old to say goodbye me, but I'm too young to stay in this room. I wish I could get a year back, dissipate the fear that consumes me now. The Kelvin runs like the bonnet and the air's a little closer here. And the rain's a little warmer, but it hits just like the Atlantic Ocean. And the Thames won't run like the Kelvin, and here's a little heavy there. And though there's blue skies over this city, I bet it's raining in Glasgow.
Wow. Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely
Thank you very
beautiful.
much.
Oh my God. Such a nice, lovely, haunting type of voice there, which was through the song. I was
very
reading. I was reading a wee piece that said that in 2021 you done a thesis on the lack of women voices and music being heard on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
That was a few years ago.
A little while ago, maybe. I don't remember this.
Said did you submit a thesis? And did you do a course in university or something?
I did a music course. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
I did.
It said that you submitted your thesis focused on the lack of Irish women musical voices on Irish radio.
Oh, I don't think that was me.
Was it not? Jesus, and
You
your
found the
page-
one other Ethan, Paul.
No.
What you've done there.
And there's not too many of them.
And there's not too many of them.
Well, I was just because I was going to ask you, following through from that, and
Yeah.
I'll ask you now when we're on the subject. Do you think there's enough female voices in Irish radio?
No.
No.
Well, I think that there's a lot of different barriers that stop women from getting into music in general and getting on the radio, and I think especially at my age, like in your mid-20s and stuff, you start kind of like women have to make a choice sometimes between having a family and being able to pursue this kind of career. I think it does stop people from getting involved.
Well, it's not fair either.
No.
Because very much so, we would like to think that we don't pick people based on their
No, of course
genre,
not.
but
No.
we would. I think women should be encouraged more. Then they should,
Definitely,
And if
yeah.
there is anybody listening, it's just when I read that, obviously it's not
Yeah.
you then, but I just thought I'd ask you, because I remember that came up a few years ago, that subject, and people were concerned about it,
Uh-huh.
And we were looking at ourselves here and we're going, I think we're covering it all right. But I suppose the big radio stations are the one very hard to crack.
Yeah, it's definitely the kind of big ones, like you're saying, like and I think I was in here when I was 16 or something, and so you guys have been supporting me all throughout my career, and there's so many other stations like that.
Aye.
Definitely in Ireland, the regional radio
Regional
stations
ones,
have been
yeah.
so supportive, and I think they're very good for that as well.
Yeah.
The kind of the backbone of the industry. It's
Yeah, because it's a tough industry, to crack and become
totally
full time at it.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you tour much? Do you tour much out of the country?
I play a bit out of the country, but I haven't ever. This will be my first time really going on tour. Where I'm kind of
Yes.
and I suppose I'm playing headline gigs as well. So
Yeah.
you're playing for kind of in places you haven't really been before, and you're
Is that,
supposed to be the attraction, I suppose.
Is that scary?
Yeah. Yeah. It is a bit scary. It is a bit scary, but it's exciting as well. I kind of
Yeah.
keep having to pinch myself, it feels like, because I book all the gigs myself and everything, so I kind of have to, I keep waking up in the middle of the night thinking, oh yeah, I am doing this. Yeah, I didn't just dream this. It's not just
Yeah.
made up me head.
Well, fair play to you. Like, it's good because you're following up on it, and you're going. That's a big chance to take.
Yeah.
Is getting yourself. Do you see when you're in them venues, right? So you're somewhere for the first time, say in Scotland or somewhere. Do you find people know your music after maybe a couple of gigs or something? Do people?
They do. You know, I had an interesting experience recently where I played a gig and I have a sing-along bit that I do in one of my songs.
Yeah.
And I hadn't gotten to that bit yet, but I kind of said to the audience, I'll get you to sing along in this song. And they started singing along with me without me having to tell them the words or anything. And it was a real surprise. And it was
Yeah.
the first time that's ever happened. And kind of, it shocked me. I know. You know, you don't really expect that, I suppose, you know.
It's lovely to get that, but that's a nice.
It's nice. It was very
nice,
nice. Yeah.
Well, that is brilliant. I think it's amazing. Where did you record the album?
In Scotland.
In Scotland as well.
Yeah. So I had my band over there, so I just rounded them all up, got them together, put some songs together.
How long did it take you to put the album together?
Well, I sort of recorded it in my bedroom, like in full first, and then did it more professionally kind of thing. So I think all in all, when I started demoing it, probably a year until I had the completed thing.
Yeah.
But it was a busy year and it was a lot of work. I will say that.
No doubt. No doubt.
It's no joke. It turns out it's no joke releasing an album.
No, but for a person doing it on their own too, it's daunting. Like,
yeah,
you know what
totally.
I mean? Have you learned anything from that experience then?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think I learned a lot about kind of producing my own music through it. I always learn something. When you kind of challenge yourself, you always learn something through that. So I wanted to produce it myself, and I learned a lot about producing music, about mixing music and getting it ready for release. But also about, you know, how to kind of enjoy the process and not try and control it too much and just relax into it. And you're more likely to make something that you really enjoy than yourself to listen to.
Excellent. And the social media, are you up to date on that, or?
I am. I'd rather not be, but to be honest with you, I do delete my social media when I'm not promoting something. So I just delete it off my phone.
Right. Okay.
And then when I'm promoting something, I have a plan. If I spend a day on the plan, I stick to it.
Everything's dead on.
That's it. But I find with social media, I try to do stuff that, again, I enjoy. Stuff that, like, if I'm going somewhere doing something, I'll share what I enjoy about it.
Yeah.
That makes it easier for me because I'm not great. And I think it's a lot of artists are the same. You don't want to be...
Right. I'd rather than share what you're doing every day. Like,
yeah,
you just,
exactly. You just kind of want to...
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that totally. We're going to get another song from the album.
Yes.
Very, very short. And we're going to take a commercial break. What are you going to do for us next?
I'll do 12 Woodlands Avenue, which is a song about Leitrim.
That's it. Right. Yeah. After this break, don't go away.
Don't know if you know Alice and Pat. Late 40s, couple of kids, been together 17 years. Never married, of course, but that's not a problem. Until something happens, and suddenly words like unmarried, inheritance, and substantial tax bill enter the equation. You never need proper estate planning. Until you do. That's why the experienced team at McElhenney & Associates are here to help. Find us online or call 074 917 5989. McElhenney & Associates Solicitors, Stranraer.
There's great care on tap for every animal here, but it's amazing how much money and water you can save when you're on top of your water use.
When the NSPCA signed up to the Water Stewardship Programme from Uisce Éireann, they tapped into bigger savings. The programme provides Irish businesses with ways to reduce their water bills at no extra cost. Register now for this 60-minute online course at water.ie. Uisce Éireann. Delivering water services for Ireland.
Did you know that the UNO Energy price freeze is still on? Join today to enjoy locked-in prices and save up to €1,011 a year on dual fuel. With monthly bill predictions, you'll always know what your bill will be ahead of time. With UNO Energy, you just know. UNO Energy. Price freeze until 1st of March 2026. UNO Energy discount variable electricity rate EAB €1397. Discount variable gas rate €1117. For T's and C's rates and savings calculations, see unoenergy.ie. Suppliers' pricings may change.
Hi, I'm Padraig Harrington. Esophageal cancer is something I know all too well. My dad passed away from it. That's why I want you to know the symptoms. If you're struggling to swallow, have persistent heartburn, acid reflux, unexpected weight loss, or pain, don't ignore it. Talk to your GP. Catching it early can make all the difference. For Lollipop Day, let's spread the word. Visit lollipopday.ie to learn more, because early detection saves lives.
Daddy smiled and made me warm. It was January 3, 2004, but I can't go back there anymore. Just wanna hear the wind shift the latch off the door, follow the draft to the kitchen, down the corridor. I wanna dance in the front room with Elise. Leave the TV on, though I'm not watching. It's there for the company. I'm not home often, you know. The Sligo train still brings me to tears. Now I feel something close to a sense of loss. Wish I could tell someone, but at what cost? You know they can't see me like this again. Pictured by the cattle in the hedgerow, a smile's lost its corners, coming home for the first time, an only daughter, but I can't go back there again. As if I could, let me pretend. How can a household so much love and trauma? I'm getting in at 11 tomorrow. Will you pick me up at George Best? We'll drive through the north to County Cavan and to Fermanagh and back out again. The drive home is not too bad. Or maybe that's 'cause it's the last.
Pure class. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank
Wow.
you.
I know where I'd like to listen to that album. My music goes round with my moods, and I would go, I could listen. I know where I could listen to that on my own. Good set of headphones, just leave me alone, you know. And that's beautiful. Absolutely,
I love it.
genuinely beautiful.
Oh, thank you very
Your voice
much,
is
Paul.
lovely. It really, really is. The album's been launched in, as I said earlier on, in Edinburgh on the
Yes.
Thursday, the 16th of April. The album's called The Well, and Eton will be playing in. I see you have Stendhal.
I do. I do.
Is that your first time?
That's my first time
Aye.
at Stendhal. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
looking forward to it.
I've never been, you know, but I meet so many people. I meet so many people that have been.
Yeah.
And you're going, I have to get down there.
I know.
definitely."
Well, I would have been going myself as a kind of punter,
Aye.
and then I got the gig, and I said, well, that's handy.
sorted.
That's sorted.
That's
Then
brilliant.
that's the ticket sorted.
That is class. You'll enjoy it. And the
Yeah.
Belfast, you're playing Belfast on the 26th of April.
Yeah.
And that's in the
The
Sunflower.
Sunflower. That's
Aye.
right. Yeah, I've got support from Eve Bell.
Oh,
that
yeah,
one, do you
we
know Eve?
Of course, we know
Yeah,
Eve.
I used to live with Eve.
Did
So
you?
yeah, we met up at Leo's Tavern.
It's right. Eve was up with us a few years back, and
Yeah.
then we met her up there a couple of times.
Yeah,
and
she's
Leo's.
great.
Oh,
She's
very
great. She's a
good.
good pal. She's a good pal.
Very good.
Yeah.
And where's the Glen Centre?
The Glen Centre's in Leitrim in Manor Hamilton.
Manorhalton.
Yeah.
Very good. And Norway.
Norway.
Aye. When are you going to Norway?
I'm going to Norway in June.
Ah.
It's a funny story. I was playing a gig in Glasgow actually, and I met somebody who was from Norway, and she said, if you ever want to go, I'll sort you with some gigs. So that's how that's happened. And I sent her a message. I said, well, I'd love some gigs in Norway now I have the album coming out. So
Aye.
yeah,
That
there
is
we
brilliant. Get your music out there, you know. What platforms is your music on? Spotify and all?
Spotify,
Aye,
iTunes, Apple, every type, YouTube as well. I've got videos up and things like that, and I'm having the albums. I'm turning it into vinyl, so I'll have vinyl records and everything.
Vinyl's beautiful.
I know.
We
I'm
had,
looking forward to
we
having
had,
it.
What do you call it? Fellow that was a couple of weeks ago. I forget his name now, but anyway, he had brought a vinyl. His name's on the top of my tongue, and they came up with the albums, and they gave us a couple of vinyls,
Oh, brilliant.
and everything's on them, the lyrics, who produced them. And the artwork was just out of this world, and you were like,
It's just having it to look at while you're listening as well is great, isn't it?
I grew up in that era. Mark Langan, the album Spellbound. That's the CD of it,
Oh,
but
beautiful.
He actually, the vinyl's just, I love it. The vinyl's class.
It's great to have it. It's great to feel something, hold something physical, when you make an album these days.
I grew up in vinyl, you see this. It's just lovely to see it coming back in. I think that's what young people, not all young people, but people are missing.
Definitely.
With Spotify and that. Do you find advantages with Spotify?
I suppose there are in terms of reaching people. Like, it's easy to get.
Yes.
People pay a subscription. They can get any music
right.
that they want, which is great. But I think, it's nice to be able to give somebody something physical of yours, something to hold on to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But it's I suppose, like I'm on Spotify for a long time, for nearly since it came out, and I love it for just the access to music. Like, I have a collection of music anyway, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
So I don't feel so bad.
Yeah,
I
know. Well, I think there's a difference. Somebody said this to me recently. There's a difference between the music that you listen to and the music that you want to own. The music that you want to buy and have there
That's
in
right.
your room.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Well, you had, as I say, I just love when I come up here some nights, and somebody would say, where did you get your inspiration from? Oh, such and such a singer. God, never heard of him. Oh, do you not? So I write it down.
Yeah.
And then when I go back home, then
take a listen.
I have found so many new singers from Spotify. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And
It's brilliant. It's good for discovery, kind of new stuff. Yeah.
Well, come here. It's lovely to see you back again, and we look forward to you coming back again. Who inspired you, music-wise?
Joni Mitchell, big one, Joni Mitchell.
Yeah, I get that.
That kind of stuff. Joan Armatrading.
Yeah.
Suzanne Vega. Those kind of female singer-songwriters.
Strong female voices.
Yes,
I love that.
yeah.
I love that. Well, come here. We're going to get another track if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
But we wish you well with the album, and thanks for making. Were you heading back down to Leitrim?
Back down to Leitrim tonight.
Wow.
We'll stop in the Chippy on the way. That's
Good
the plan.
stuff. Yes, indeed.
that's the reward.
And why not?
Exactly.
But come here. Have a safe journey down. Thanks very much for coming up.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, and it's lovely to see you. The album's called The Well, and it will be available on all the social media platforms. If you're in Edinburgh, there's tickets for it, and it's Eton, and what do you call that? Line across? What do you?
Fada.
Not a fada. The when you're breaking up a word, you know what I got there?
Oh, the dash.
Dash, is it?
Yeah.
I have a friend. I'll tell you this one day, right? I have a friend, and he was explaining to somebody one time about, it says, say, John at. So he didn't know. He said, what's your email address? Oh, he said, it's John, and then there's a cooker ring.
Do you know what? It's not half bad. It's not far off what it is.
But that's what it always sticks in my head. I don't know what half these are. But tickets are available Eton-album-launch at eventbrite.co.uk. And that would be a great night. That would be what I call a perfect night in Edinburgh, just sit and listen back to yourself. So come here, the best of luck. This final wee track you're going to do for us.
It's called Combustible. So this one is out, so you can listen.
Oh.
You can listen and see how well I did after this.
Very good, very good. Whenever you're ready.
I'm tired of trying to be enough for someone to love me like you did, as I am. I move quite quick through the streets, I break in, I run when I feel combustible. Ooh. Oh, let me live in your heartbreak, borrow some sorrow for my own. Well, fresh water pearls grow within, it's stunning if you care to drink from it. But I don't know how far I'll go just to make you want me. Want me? No, I don't know how far I'll go just to make you want me. Want me? Yeah. Tell me all of your thoughts, you unlock me. Barely pleasure, but ooh, it excites me. Sight unseen, but I don't know how far I'll go just to make you want me. Want me? No, I don't know how far I'll go just to make you want me. Want me?
Yeah. Thank you very, very much.
Thank
That is
you.
Eton, and that's a track. Oh, that's a track she's out before, I beg your pardon. And the album's a 12-track album, will be released on the 16th of April in Edinburgh. Check out her social media platform for all information on tours and gigs and that. And as we always say, support Irish music. Eton, it's been an absolute pleasure as always.
Oh, it's been